Hi paper crafters, welcome to my craft room. It's Colette. So I've been having a really cool time this Christmas playing with the new Minte papers. This is the Christmas story. The papers are just beautiful, and I've got these from the beautiful Etsy store that I frequently go to, and you can see here they are just so pretty. There's deers and lots of cutouts that we can use. The scrapbooking papers are gorgeous, and of course the reverses are lovely too. Just beautiful. So Christmassy. And I've also been playing and actually using the Studio Light Sweet Winter Season pop-out die cuts as well, and these have been real fun and easy to use. Very inexpensive too, which is something else I like. And I've got these again from that same store on Etsy. Beautiful, aren't they? And let's have a quick look at some of the little projects that I've made using that beautiful paper. And this was mainly from the paper pad, the little baby paper pad, and it's full. These are just some of the papers I've still got to play with yet, but it's full of just gorgeous Christmassy papers, lots of little cutouts that you can use, and the colours are just so pretty. So these are some of the cards that I have already made. So this is a gorgeous poinsettia. These were quite quick and easy cards for me to make, and I've just coupled this with a couple of little presents which I cut out from the scrapbooking paper and used the papers from the pad for the backgrounds, etc. And again, this one I went with poinsettias as well, and you can see it here. I just actually fussy cut that out from the scrapbooking paper and coupled that with the stamp set, which is this little guy here, which I've got, and this one again has lots of lovely Christmassy words that we can use. And again, from the same collection, I've just used the beautiful deer, which I've fussy cut, and used some beautiful papers, and all of this has come from the papers as well. And then this little guy here, again, just more of the beautiful papers, die cuts, to actually use on the card. So you've told me how you love to watch me actually make the cards up from scratch, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to make a card and play. I'm not quite sure how it's going to come out, but you can see me kind of create it, and I'm going to zoom the video up for that, so you're not here for like half an hour. And but before I actually do that, what I do want to do is just to show you the card foundation, or the base that I'm going to actually do for that. So I'm going to zoom the camera out, and I've already cut out my foundation. And what I did is I took a standard square card and I cut that to a 5 by 5. And then for my 5 by 5 card, what I then did was I opened it up. So this is 5 inches by 5 inches. And I then cut off a little bit here. So this bit here is 2 inches, and this bit here is 2.5. So that's the score line of the back of the card. I simply cut off half an inch from the end, and this here was scored from the center at 2.5 inches. So when it's closed, you can see it's just a little bit short here. It doesn't matter if it's a bit the same size. It really doesn't matter on this design. It's just what I happen to do. So that was that piece, and then I did a second one. I used the same card base, but what I did is I cut this so it was smaller. So this one was 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches tall. And then what I did is exactly the same, but this time I didn't cut the end bit off. I simply took this bit and folded it back. Okay, so these are the two bits that I'm actually going to use for my card foundation, except the little guy is going to be inverted and he's going to go around like this. Hope that makes sense, guys. All right, so you can see that's the 5 inches, 2.5 inches, 2.5 inches. This here is 5 inches, but this here is only 2.5 inches. Okay, let's get going with my card. So I've gone ahead and pre-cut my papers from the 6 by 6 inch Minte Christmas Stories paper pad. I've left a small white border around each of the sections. This deer image is from the Sweet Winter Seasons Squirrel and Bunny Snowy Images from Studio Light, and again that's from that little Etsy store. These are great images, inexpensive, and you get lots on a sheet that are all die cut, so simple to pop out. That's it, my base finish. So I've got a shaping mat here, and I'm using again from Studio Light the ice skates and reindeer images. I've popped some out already, but I've got a nice embossing tool here, and I either rub this in soap or in my hair, and that makes it glide beautifully on the paper. And while I'm actually popping them out this way, I'm also shaping them all in one go. So super quick and easy. I always lay the base down flat, so not using foam tape, otherwise it can get too lumpy bumpy for postage. And here I've licked my finger and just rubbed it against the edges to get rid of those notches. And I'm just using a 1mm foam tape, again to keep the height down to a minimum but still give it that dimension that I want. And this little applicator bottle is just full of adhesive, and I like to use that on top of the foam tape because I can slip and slide the images so they sit perfectly on top of each other. Now adding the next layer from that particular Studio Light page. So you can see I've got a lovely dimensional image happening here with that reindeer. He's so cute! Don't you love Christmas? You see how I can slip him into position? Without the wet glue going on, I wouldn't be able to do that. Now the little flower. And the teeny tiny flower. So now I need to add my sentiment, and I'm using the stamp set that comes with this range. And what I really like about it is that the sentiments are really nice and small, so they're not going to overpower my card. So I've I've hand cut a label, and I'm now going to shape that with a bamboo skewer just by rolling it and pulling back the edges, and I'm just going to apply glue to the edges, and I'm going to stick that down so it's going to be dimensional and pretty. So there you have it. When you've got pretty papers and beautiful elements, a card is really easy to create. So let's have a look at this gorgeous little Christmas card. Here we go. Oh, whizzing it out a bit quickly there, but that's okay. Isn't that dear just pretty? And the colours are so gorgeous. A little bit different, nice and Christmassy. I'm sure that anyone would love to have that on their mantle this Christmas. So once again, that was made with the beautiful Mintay papers and the Studio Light pop-out die cuts, which are awesome. So as I said, I purchased those on the Etsy store, Cherish Your Memories, and I put the link down below just in case you want to go shopping as well. Have lots of fun making these cards. So that's another one for my Mintay collection, and just checking in with these other ones. There's that deer again. I love the way the deer kind of features in this collection. And here he is again. I just popped him out in a frame this time. And again, all these little elements are cut out with scissors, not die cut, which makes it very easy and inexpensive to create these cards. And this one here, beautiful poinsettia there. Oh, it's upside down. There you go. And actually this was just on the barcode down at the bottom. If you look at the papers, let me just grab one from you somewhere. Anyhow, yeah, there you go. So that was basically just cut out from there. I thought it was too pretty to waste. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Beautiful papers. Christmas is coming. I love Christmas. Have fun playing and crafting, and don't forget to share and to subscribe to my video. Until next time, bye for now.